Victoria Marie Scrap Bosses. Man, it's been a while since I've done a Scrappy chat. I have some exciting news. In fact, this is Scrappy chat number 1 of 2. The second one I'll post at the end of the month. This one, I just have some exciting news to share with you guys. Also to let you know I'm taking a small break because my family and I just built a brand new home. We close on Thursday and we're going to start moving in this weekend on Friday. Guys, let me tell you, if you've been following me on Instagram or Facebook, I've been talking about this over the past few months, and now it's coming to fruition. It seems like it took forever, and now all of a sudden everything is just rapid fire. We got our closing date last week, and it's just, the snowball is just building. We start building this house in the summertime. I think it was like late August or something like that. And we thought we were going to be in it in October, and then there was a delay. And then we thought we were going to, no, September, no. We thought we were going to be in October. There were some delays. Then we thought we were going to be in November, but it had rained so much here in Texas that it delayed a lot of the construction stuff on the outside of the house that they had to get finished before they worked on the inside of the house. And then finally we got a finish date, a tentative finish date, and then everything was confirmed. And it's insane. It is insane, but I'm as excited as I am anxious and nervous to be a homeowner. I don't know, I'm feeling grateful and thankful and blessed that this is happening. This has been a long time coming for Aubrey and I. We had been wanting to buy a house for a good part of 11 years. And there's all kinds of life circumstances that happen in the midst of that time. And we thought we were going to be moving, and we thought a whole bunch of things. But we're settled here where we are. We also have my mom who's going to be living with us. She's retired and she decided to downsize. She also has some mobility issues and she was scared to live on her own because she did have a few little slips and falls, and so we were all concerned about that. So mom gets to just relax and chill in her retirement and of course be around her grandbaby who she loves so much. So lots of changes going on for the Calvins. And I have to admit to you guys, I'm the type of person who I like to take on a lot of different things. And I thought, you know what? This week I'm going to pack, I'm going to knock out videos, I'm going to do this, blah, 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 blah. I ain't doing all that. So Victoria, as Victoria Marie Designs, the boss, had to give Victoria Marie Designs, the employee, the week off so I can get moved up. So we close on Thursday. We move this Friday all weekend long. So here's what this means for you as a Victoria Marie Scrap Boss YouTuber, and for those of you who are part of the Victoria Marie Patreon group. What I'm going to do is I'm taking the rest of the week off so I can focus on packing all this stuff right here and all over, all my scrappy stuff. Everything's getting ready to be packed starting tonight. We've been packing slowly. I hate packing. I'm at the point now where I just want to burn the stuff and start all over. Like, you ever feel that way when you're packing and moving? So anyway, so this week is focused on packing, getting us moved. I'm going to delay content a little bit, so I'm going to take a little break. You guys should see new content here on the YouTube channel starting next weekend, I believe, is when I have it planned tentatively, but you'll see some new content. For my patrons, however, you will see probably 1 or 2 videos this week, and then you won't get new stuff until later on next week, okay? My goal is to get my studio set up, because when you work for yourself, time is money, baby. So I want to make sure that I get my studio set up. And for inquiring minds who want to know, yes, of course, I'm going to take you on a tour of my new scrap studio. If you've been following me for some time, then you know that my current situation is in my bedroom. My mom moved in with us, so she took over the room that was occupied as my studio office. And then I moved all my stuff in my master. And let me tell you, it's okay for a temporary period of time, but I'm about to go nuts. So this move could not have come at a better time. So I'm going to get all moved in, get the studio set up, going to start recording and filming and working a few hours a day as we're getting the house situated. We're also going to be decorating for Christmas too, because we're just nuts that way. We're just crazy. This is not our first go around on this. When my mother built her first house about 13 years ago, we moved in the day before Christmas Eve. I stayed with her at the time for a very small period of time. And I remember us moving in the day before Christmas Eve, and she was bound and determined to be in that house, and we unpacked and we did the Christmas thing, and we even hosted relatives. We cooked Christmas dinner in her house. It was insane. So we're doing it again, all over again, minus entertaining relatives for Christmas. It's just going to be the 4 of us. But in any event, all that to say, we're going to unpack, we're going to decorate, I'm going to get my studio situated, and then I'm going to show you guys. Also, if you want to follow me on this journey, make sure you head on over to Instagram, follow Victoria Marie Scraps, because I'm going to do a lot of Insta stories as we go through this process. I'm also going to do a vlog where I will do a home tour so you guys can see my new digs and obviously see my new studio. And yeah, so it's just a busy time. And you know what, I started thinking about all this. I don't know when I'm going to Christmas shop either, because I still have that to do. It's insane. It's insane. It's stressful. It is scary a little bit, taking on a mortgage and taking on being a homeowner, but I'm just as equally as excited about it. It has been a long time coming, a very long time coming. And you know what? I think about 20 years of watching HGTV has prepared me for this day. I honestly believe that. So anyway, so delayed content, not until late next week once I get everything set up. My goal is to make sure that my cable and my internet set up, particularly my internet, not so much my cable. We only get cable from my mom because she likes to watch cable TV, but the internet's the essential thing, to get that set up so that I can do live streams and post to YouTube and all that good stuff. So hopefully that'll be set up early next week and there's no delays in that whatsoever, so that I can get back on track and get back to work. Gosh, there was something else I was going to say to that. Maybe I forgot. Now, a couple of things. Some of you guys have been asking me about my December daily project as well as my Disney project. Both of those are going to be delayed as well. I will pick back up on my Disney series, my Documenting Magic series in 2019. So look out for that. I haven't had the time to sit down to do that. Also, for my December daily, I have everything, and I've done a few of the videos so far, but I haven't been able to sit down and actually work on the project yet with all the moving and the flurry of activity and things that are going on, and trying to wrap up things work-wise, so I can take the rest of the week off and focus on moving. What I will do is, once I get settled, is I will start working on the project. Meanwhile, and this is a great tip for those of you who are doing December daily or December documented or whatever it is that you're doing to document your memories in December, is I have been documenting stories. This December daily project is going to be focused a lot on us moving and buying a house, because that's of course a major thing that's going on in our lives, and talking about how I feel really grateful and very thankful to be in a position where we're able to do this, and talking about sort of the benefits of delayed gratification. So I'm going to focus a lot of that on my December daily, and then popping in some other things that we do during the month of December. A lot of stuff we haven't been able to do because we've just been so busy getting ready to move into this home. But so that's what I'm focused on, and I'll talk a little bit more about that in my specific December daily videos. But what I've been doing is documenting that. Now, if you're not familiar with December Daily by Ali Edwards, I'm going to post a link down below, but essentially it's a daily project, typically day 1 through 25 in December, where you document a story once a day about your holiday experiences or whatever. You can take it in many different directions, but the idea is that you're going to be thinking really intentionally about what's going on in your life during that particular time. And it could just be your everyday run-of-the-mill activities. It could be a special event that you go to or something, but it's something that you just want to document in this manner. So make sure you check out December Daily. Ali explains it 10 times better than I do because it's her project and it's been around for quite a while. So make sure that you check that out. Now, what she has as a part of her product offering, because she does offer product with her December Daily projects, is a journal. And I picked up this journal. There's a journal and then there's a 3x8 calendar. This is a 6x8 journal. It has story prompts in it, which is fantastic, particularly if you have been doing December Daily for a while or you don't quite know what you're going to document in your December Daily. This journal helps. So this is what I've been using during the past few weeks to document my story, since I haven't been able to actually sit down and work in the album. Now, I'm getting ready to pack up all of my Scrappy stuff. Like all this right here is getting ready to be packed up. But I do have my December Daily stuff in a separate container. And I did a video about that, I think. Yeah, I think I did a walkthrough about that here on the YouTube channel. So make sure you check that out. So I have that set to the side. So if I have a pocket of time to kind of work on it, even if it's just setting up a foundation page or documenting at least 1 or 2 stories, then I already have that set out ready to go. That's not being packed away. That'll go with me in my car to my house on Thursday after we close, and I'll stick it right in my studio so I know exactly where it's at. So when I get in and I get tired of unpacking, then I can sit there and work on my December Daily album. But in the meanwhile, I'm at least least writing my stories down. So if you're super busy and you don't have a whole lot of time to do any documenting, then you can certainly write it down. You don't need this specific journal, but you can, you know, definitely write it down in a journal on a piece of paper, and kind of document, maybe print your photos and set it to the side until you have time to work on your December daily. So I will tell you that I'll work on it after we get moved going into January. Then I'll do a full album walkthrough for you guys in January. So that's December daily. And then Documenting Magic, my Disney album, I won't start working on that again until 2019. So look out for that. So speaking of 2019, later on in the month, once I get settled after this move, I'm going to do another Scrappy chat. That's going to be part 2. And I'm going to talk about my projects for 2019, my challenge, my year-long challenge for all of the Victoria Marie Scrap Boss community. I'm going to talk about why I resigned from design teams. I know you guys have been waiting for that nugget of information. I haven't been able to sit down and really do that Scrappy chat because it's going to be a more lengthier Scrappy chat. I'm also going to talk about why or how I lost my creative mojo for about 1.5 years and why I didn't think I was scrapbooking authentically. So I'm going to talk about that in that Scrappy chat when I have a little bit more time to really sit down and flesh through my thoughts. Let's see what else is going on. I think that's it. I think that's it for this update. So if you are a YouTube subscriber, look for more content next weekend going to the earlier part of Christmas week. If you are a Patreon, Victoria Marie Patreon patron, you will get a couple pieces of content this week, and then you won't get anything else until next week, but you'll definitely get everything that you're supposed to get in December. And if you have any questions, make sure you guys post it down below. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram if you want to come along on this journey. If you've already been following it on Facebook and Instagram, then thank you so much. I know a lot of you have been sending me very positive comments and you're very excited for our family, and thank you so much. That means a lot to us. We're just chomping at the bit. It's like I can't believe it's happening because it's just everything's happening so quickly in such a short period of time, but I'm ready at the same time, if that makes sense. So anyway, so make sure you follow me on Instagram at Victoria Marie Scraps. The link's posted down below, and I will vlog this experience as well. So that video probably won't come out until a little bit after Christmas time. And so you can see us moving in, and I'll also show you, do a home tour, and then of course I'll do a room tour so you guys can see that. I don't have big plans. Well, let me take that back. I do have big plans for my craft studio, except for right now, I just want to get in it and out of my bedroom here in this apartment and just get it set up and be more functional and more productive. I'm looking so forward to that, to have that space, and I'm very lucky to have that space. I'll also talk about sort of the evolution of my Scrappy spaces over the years, how I started out with a little pink bin and now having a whole room dedicated to my scrapbooking, but mainly also my business. So I need a place to work. Before I go, a big shout out to all of my YouTube subscribers. Thank you guys so much. There's a lot of you who are new to this channel. I know of all the YouTube channels that you could join. I'm so glad that you subscribed to mine. Thank you, and welcome to the Victoria Marie Scrap Boss community. And for the community at large, thank you guys so much for your continued support. There are so many of you who have been sending well wishes, and you're so excited for our family, for this upcoming change and this move and this transition. And thank you guys so much for your continued support. You guys are just so sweet and so kind. Also, for all of my Scrap Boss patrons, if you haven't heard, I do have a Patreon page. So if you would like to support Victoria Marie Designs, I have 5 different levels on Patreon by which you can do that. Patreon is a way of which creators such as myself get paid for exclusive content. So if you want to be a patron of Victoria Marie Designs, make sure you click down on the link below. All of this is made possible by my Victoria Marie Scrap Boss patrons. Thank you guys so much for your support month after month. Your support allows me to be able to do the thing that I love to do most, and that is to share my love of scrapbooking and to teach wonderful techniques to help you be inspired to document your memories. So thank you so much to all my patrons who make this possible. So if that's something that you're interested in, if you want to join this community, they get fantastic exclusive content that you can't find anywhere else and a whole bunch more. So make sure you check that link down below and maybe consider becoming a Victoria Marie Scrap Boss patron in 2019. And make sure, if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel. There's a little button over here. If you hit subscribe and then hit the little bell next to it, that way you'll know every time I post a new video here to the Victoria Marie YouTube channel. All right, guys, I will see you all next week. If you have any questions, make sure you pop them down below. Don't forget to check me out on Instagram for the minute-by-minute updates of my moving and house buying journey. I thank you guys so much for your support, and I'll see you really soon.